Hi, I'm Chris Anderson, your president of the Greater San Diego Association of Realtors, and today we're bringing you the scoop. And today we're going to be talking about the September 2015 numbers, the market trends. And I have Corey Shepard, which is next year's president, our incoming president, with us today. Welcome.
Thank you, Chris. Great to be here with you.
Let's go over some of the market trends that are happening year over year and month over month.
Sure.
Okay.
So for listings sold, Chris, for the month of September compared to the previous month, we were down 14% in the number of detached home sales and 9% decrease in attached home sales.
Wow, what does that tell us?
Well, I think it tells us that, it's kind of normal this time of year when it's back to school that the first couple weeks of September is always a little bit slower, and we see that year after year in the numbers. That's one of the reasons, and the other reason is that we're still facing the shortage of inventory that we've been facing for the last year or even 2 years.
So what about month over month?
So compared to a year ago, we had a 5% decrease in detached and a 4% increase in sales in attached homes.
Okay, so that to me means that maybe the affordability factor is coming in on the detached, and but it's still moving in the entry level.
Yes, so obviously prices of the single-family homes are more expensive. The detached, the attached have certainly moved up in price as well. But I think what you have going on there is that, there was talk about the Federal Reserve raising rates about this time. And when that happens, more buyers come out while prices are still affordable and interest rates are low.
Right.
And while we didn't see the increase due to other economic conditions, I think it still sparked that first-time home buyer to get into the market now.
So now let's talk about prices. So what we just talked about was the number of transactions year over year and month over month. And now we're going to talk about what that equated to in dollars to the buyers and the sellers.
So we saw in the market that compared to the previous month, so September over the previous month, that there was a 1% decrease in the median price of attached and detached homes. So very insignificant movement there. Again, it could be due to any number of factors, including inventory.
But at least we can let our sellers know what to expect and let our buyers know it's still a good time and the interest rates did not go up, so they still have that buying power.
Right.
So that's good.
And then if you look at what the median prices did for September of 2015 over September of 2014, there was a 4% increase in price, both on attached and detached homes.
Okay, so that's good news because it's showing that we're going up modestly still. It's not the double digits like we had when everybody said, the bubble's gonna bust. We're still growing gradually.
Yes, so if you look at, yes, it's modestly from September of this year over the same month last year. And then if you looked at year over year, it's even a greater story because the appreciation has been greater than just what those two moments in time reflect.
Right. So when we talk about inventory and what all year long we've been reporting how our inventory levels are very low. I mean, a normal market is 5 to 6 months worth of inventory. We're hovering right around consistently at the 2.5 months worth of inventory.
That's right.
Yeah, so we definitely are looking at that. Plus we have an issue with the days on market potentially coming up because we've had a little shakeup with the new laws that went into effect. And you want to share a little bit on that and what your perspective is on that?
Sure. So we actually have a decrease in the amount of days on market from where we were a year ago to where we are now. So that's a real healthy sign. And now we have the implementation of the new TRID laws, which started on October 3rd. Right. And so as lenders and escrow and the industry adjust to that, we're probably going to see an increase of somewhere between 15 and 30 days for average escrow time. And that'll probably last for maybe 6 months while everybody figures out the new TRID laws, and then we'll figure out what the new normal is.
So this has been The Scoop, brought by the San Diego Association of Realtors. Thank you for joining us.